Welcome to Late Night Vibes with Ine and Cece. This is a space where we bring you the latest trending, gist, and educational content you won't want to miss. Today, we're diving into a story that has everyone talking. That is the Ibom hair incident with Comfort Emmanson. We will be exploring the lessons it holds for us, for all of us. So thank you so much for always returning to our channel. My name is Ine Duke. Please grab your snack, settle in, and let's break it down together.
She was giving her slap left and right. She was slapping on the head one. She strangled her like for 5 minutes. Yeah. They just got her down. She was beating her. She was just like trying to calm down. She was like serious slap, but she was giving to her.
For having in mind, and everyone said having in mind to do this for me. I want to know how much you want to say because this today.
Just imagine being removed from a plane in front of everyone. Clothes torn, partially exposed, while cameras capture every moment. That was what happened to Comfort Emmanson on an Ibom Air flight. Yes, that happened to Comfort Emmanson on an Ibom Air flight. And the video quickly went viral across Nigeria. So today we'll explore what really happened, why it caused so much outrage, and the lessons we can all learn from this story. So the incident occurred on a Sunday during a flight from Uyo to Lagos State, Nigeria. Comfort clashed with an airline staff and was forcibly removed from the plane. She was forcibly removed from the plane. So her clothes were torn in the process, leaving her partially nude. The shocking footage quickly spread on social media, igniting debates nationwide about airline conduct and passenger rights. A key point of the clash was her phone, Comfort's phone. So Comfort said it was on airplane mode. She said it was on airplane mode, but the flight attendant insisted that it be completely turned off. An eyewitness later stated that Comfort didn't know how to access the phone setting. Because the power button wasn't working. So she was asked to turn the phone off through the setting. But Comfort said she didn't know how to access the phone setting. So the small detail shows how misunderstanding can escalate into major incidents. Sometimes what looks like defiance is really a struggle to comply. So it might not be that she didn't want to comply, but it could just be her struggling because she couldn't turn off her phone. And that was why she put it on airplane mode. So after the incident, police filed 5 charges against Comfort, including assault and unruly behavior. She was detained at Kirikiri prison. However, a Lagos magistrate court struck out all charges, and she was released after the authorities withdrew the case. The Airline Operators of Nigeria reviewed the case and lifted the lifetime ban that was initially imposed on her. So she was banned from flying both nationally and internationally for life. Can you imagine that? For life. So that ban was lifted. taking into account Comfort's remorse, the withdrawal of complaints, and the striking out of charges. At the same time, the Airline Operators of Nigeria reminded passengers that unruly behavior can endanger flight safety and is punishable under the law. One of the most disturbing aspects of this incident was the video that circulated online, showing Comfort partially exposed after being removed from the plane. The footage sparked outrage, and rightfully so. Sharing such content violates a person's dignity and privacy and can cause long-lasting emotional harm. This teaches us a critical lesson, doesn't it? In today's digital world, think twice before recording or sharing a content which humiliates someone. People should be empathetic and then seek consent and respect for privacy. Those should come first instead of just posting videos, right? So no conflict justifies stripping someone of their dignity or exposing them to public shaming. You might be wondering, could Comfort sue the airline? The answer is yes, in theory. She could claim emotional distress. She's come out to say that she's having a talk with her lawyer at the moment. She could claim emotional distress, violation of privacy, or argue that the airline used excessive force when removing her. But it's not that simple. Airlines and their crew have the legal authority to maintain safety on flights. Pilots and cabin crew members can restrain or remove passengers who refuse to follow safety instructions. The courts would balance the airline's duty to protect everyone on board against the passengers' rights. So while a lawsuit is possible, its success will depend on proving that the airline acted beyond what is legally reasonable. We also saw the video of how she was taken out of the plane by almost 4 men and her clothes ripped, torn apart. This shows how conflicts on planes can have serious legal and emotional consequences for everyone involved. This story sparks nationwide debates. Many criticize the airline for how Comfort was treated, while others stress that flight attendants might enforce safety rules. But looking closer, the incident highlights the importance of empathy and patience. Passengers may face difficulties like a malfunctioning phone or learning challenges that make following instructions harder. Calm communication and understanding could have prevented this confrontation entirely. Calm communication and understanding could have prevented this confrontation entirely. Safety and respect must go hand in hand as well. And in the age of social media, think twice before sharing content that could humiliate someone. At the end of the day, this story is a reminder. Empathy, communication, and respect are just as important as following the rules. What do you think? Should the airline have handled it differently, or was the passenger at fault? Share your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear your perspective. And also let us know what we can learn from this incident. And I'll see you again in our next video. Thank you so much for watching and always returning. This is me, Ine Duke, from Late Night Vibes with Ine and CC. Bye. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.